inglés. I wish I could do this whole thing in Spanish. I love your energy. I love your energy. Every time I'm with Latin America, I just get energized. So thank you for bringing your energy to Provo. Isn't it beautiful here? Oh, I love living here, but Provo is better when you're here with us. Provo is better when you're here with us. So I want to thank you for being here and congratulate you. I have really looked forward to delivering this message today. Can you guys not hear me very well? I have looked forward to delivering this message today because we've got an important story to tell. We have a very important story to tell. And I want to congratulate you on making the decision to be here. You know that there are direct sales companies that start around the world every single month. Every month there's a new company that pops up. Many in a month sometimes. And yet there are only 3 companies in the history of direct sales that have accomplished what we recently accomplished. Do you know that Nu Skin recently crossed the threshold where we paid a cumulative total of $20 billion in commissions to all of you? There are only 3 companies on our assessment, 3 companies in the world that have ever done that. Nu Skin is one of those 3. Congratulations on your choice to be a part of Nu Skin. I want you to know we're here for you. There will be great days, there will be hard days. But I'm sitting here with a group of my friends here, my team of leads, that I've had the chance to sit in the room and go through some really hard decisions. Did we not, my friends, recently go through some really hard decisions? We had some important things that we needed to discuss, but we did it together. And I want you to know that that is our commitment as a company. We will have good days, we will have hard days. Together we will grow into the future, and I want you to know our commitment to that. Now, I want to thank you for being willing to go on this ride. I recently had a conversation with Steve Lund, our founder. And he and I were talking about how amazing it is to be one of those 3 companies that have accomplished this milestone. And I asked him the question, I said, Steve, what do you think is the key to our ability to sustain this over 40 plus years now? And he didn't even hesitate. Steve Lund, he said, it's our willingness to reinvent ourselves over and over again that has made all the difference. And I think that's so true. In fact, about every 10 years, Nu Skin has had to reinvent ourselves over the past 40 years. We've had 40 years of innovation, 40 years of realizing that we've got to take that next step. We've got to innovate. And so as you look at this, really about every 10 years, Nu Skin's had a major new innovation that helped us take that next step forward in our growth. And here in a minute, I'm going to share with you why I'm so excited about our newest innovation and what I believe is going to do for each of us. But before I get to that, I want to share with you something that's really important to me. Sorry, my clicker's not advancing. There we go. I want to share that even though for the past 40 years, about every 10 years, how we do things has evolved. Our innovation has evolved. But what has never changed over 40 years at Nu Skin is who we are and what we do. It's never changed. Yes, we will continue to innovate on how, but who we are and what we do has never ever changed. Who are we? We're a premium beauty and wellness force for good company. We are a force for good. What do we do? We empower people to improve lives. You empower people to improve their lives. So who we are and what we do has never ever changed at Nu Skin. Doesn't it feel good to be a part of a company that has those values? Does that align with your personal values? I know it does mine, and it's why I'm still here all these years later. Because I am committed to living our mission with you. I'm committed to empowering you to more fully live that mission. And so I wanted to just remind us that who we are and what we do has never ever changed. It's how we do it that we will continue to innovate with you. But we also do more than just talk about it, don't we? We're not a company that just talks about being a force for good or talks about empowering people. We live it. And I'm so proud to see how many hundreds of millions of meals. We've recently crossed over 850 meals fed to children in Africa who otherwise would have starved. That is living our mission. We've also funded more than 30 million surgeries. Like, we're helping children all over the world. I recently had a chance to go to Oaxaca, Mexico. Well, it was a couple years ago now. I met my little friend Mario in Oaxaca, Mexico. Some of you that are here right here were there with me. I took this picture myself. Look at beautiful Mario today. He has no idea how much his life changed. But I saw this little boy, and I would never know that it was the same little boy, but I took that picture with my own camera. And I'll tell you, his life is forever changed. His family's life is forever changed. My favorite moment of that trip was, yes, meeting Mario was great. You want to know what was even better? When I met Mario's mom. The look on her face when she knows that this little boy has a future that he didn't have before. He has the ability to go forward and be whatever he wants to be, not held back by something of how he looks. And so that little boy's future is forever changed. He doesn't know it today, but it was. But you know who knew it? His mom knew it. And I want to thank all of you good moms out there. You moms are special. Dads are special too. We love our kids too, but there is nothing in the world like the love of a mother. It's the most powerful force in the world, the love of a mother. So I want to thank all of you, good moms and dads, for helping us live our mission more fully, for being who you are, for being here to help us be a force for good. Because together we're living our mission, and together we're changing lives. Now, Blake Ronia, one of our founders, said, nourish the children, we're forced for good. Maybe only 5% of what we do, but it's 95% of who we are. And I want to make sure that we never lose sight of that. I promise you, as long as Ryan and I are here, we will never lose sight of those values. We're committed to helping you live our mission more fully. And that's why I get so excited about this new innovation, Prism.io and our intelligent wellness platform. Because I believe this innovation is going to allow us to live our mission more fully than we ever have in our history. That's a big thing to say. We are about to live our mission more fully than we ever have in our history. And I'm going to tell you why. We are not just introducing a beauty device or a device. This is so much more than that. We are truly releasing an intelligent wellness platform. You are going to own your own intelligent wellness platform that is going to help families live healthier, happier, more fulfilled lives. And I want to share with you some data that shows just how powerful this can be in helping us live our mission. Over the last 20 plus years, we have accumulated a really large database. And we all know today in 2025, data is so valuable. The ability to put data into AI and machine learning is enabling us to make better decisions, more informed decisions. But it has also led to this tiny little puck-sized scanner, Prism.io, that is going to allow you to help your friends, your neighbors, and everybody you come in contact with live a healthier, happier, more fulfilled life. But I want to share with you a little bit about, sorry, my clicker is, will somebody advance to the next slide for me? Next slide, please. All right, well, there we are. So let me share with you some of this data, okay? So I told you we had 21 million data points that have helped us to better understand the impact that we're going to have on people's lives. Now, you've seen some of this, but as we look at all of the people that we've surveyed and all of this data that we pulled in, one of the things that we can see is our general population still skews to the left, where they're seriously impacted by oxidative stress still. Their carotenoid and antioxidant levels are low. But we have the opportunity to help them, one, know what that is, and two, do something about it. And you've already heard about this, but I want to share this data with you because for me, it's this data that helps me know that we're living our mission more fully than we ever have. Now, as we look at this is data that shows people who, they smoke, they're overweight, they do not eat their fruits and vegetables, and they're not taking a supplement. Okay, so they're not living a very healthy life, are they? They're truly just not living their best life. But let me show you the impact that we're going to have as we help people make some of these adjustments. Look at what happens when we help people just quit smoking. Look at that shift. If they just stop smoking, look at the shift that happens in their life. Now let's look at what happens when they quit smoking and we help them lose some weight. All right, next slide, please. There we go. Look at what happens when you quit smoking and lose some weight. Are we getting another clicker? Thank you. Can you see that shift already? From just when people when they were smoking and they were overweight, more than 88% of them were on the far left of the range. Now look at this. We've helped them quit smoking. We've helped them lose weight, and we've seen a significant shift toward the middle. We still don't have enough people in purple, but we're making a difference. We're living our mission. Now let's look at what happens when we start putting in our fruits and vegetables. That's just eating a few fruits and vegetables. They've lost some weight, they quit smoking, and now they're eating their fruits and vegetables. Now look at what happens. They're eating their fruits and vegetables, and you gave them Life Pack. They got Life Pack from you. Look at the shift that's already happening in the population just by making those changes in their life. Quit smoking, lose weight, eat your fruits and vegetables, and now give them Life Pack. Now, let's give them Life Pack twice a day. Look at the shift that happens in their lives when we do this. And so for